live at 5.
Get something ready.
Okay,
I have
now
discovered the most delicious drink.
Sprite, water.
No, it's a raspberry lemon lime, fucking flavored water.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Am I coming
Yeah.
through all right? Yeah? Okay. Awesome. Oh. I've been writing this frantically all day, but I've been inspired. I've been in an inspired mood. So
Some would call that epic.
Oh, hey, while you're in an inspired mood, can you be inspired to change my hidden chat name on Wednesday afternoon?
sure.
Thank
Can
you.
you be inspired to? That's crazy.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's crazy how the character ready going in, by the way. Like I thought you'd have to wait to I thought you'd have to be like me and join session 2 or something. But then like Maya's like, you have a character ready, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You had a character ready before I did. You know how upsetting that is? Not really, but like the idea is crazy.
I need you to know I sent Nox Ari the payment yesterday.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. I'm sending them. Did I get
Now
paid?
I will say Brooke did not have as much prepared as you did, Chris, like written down. She understood it all. She did. So we had to talk about it, but she didn't have it written down like you did.
She
I like
understood
to
the
talk about
assignment.
my characters more than I like to write them down. Like
Exactly.
Like I feel like I can like get the vibe across better rather than just like writing it down,
voicing it.
especially in like a survey kind of thing.
Yeah. She did the survey. I'm like, you're supposed to do the survey last, man. You're like, oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't even do the fucking document for Palace, to be honest.
Palace is hanging on by the vibe.
1 second. I'm gonna eat this last.
Palace is hanging on by
Last thing.
something.
She's hanging. No, actually, not anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Like I'm scrolling up to this advanced characters chart, and it's like living in our world, and I'm thinking, not anymore.
All right. Oh, looks like we have a watcher. Who's here? Hello? Is it Chris farming points?
I think Maple.
No, it's not me.
I think
actually.
Maple said that she'd be watching.
I mean, like,
Speak.
you
Also,
know,
I'm not
I can't
farming-
stop her.
I'm not farming points. I'm gathering inspiration.
Sure.
Do you spend your points on anything, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Most of
he
the
gets
time-
advantages.
I think last time it was to Brooke.
It's FOMO, man.
Mhm.
It's the FOMO, man.
The two
It's
times
Maple.
before then, I given them to specifically Julia because she needs it.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
It's the FOMO, man.
I
Well,
probably
maybe we
should.
are down to 4 players, so I mean, you want to join?
Everyone wanted to join.
Mhm.
No one is just like
I would if I
be here.
wasn't at work.
Crap. I'm gonna send something now. I'll also send it to Maple if they're watching. That way, Maple can follow along with us.
Summer is coming.
Stop it!
Who's
don't play it! Don't play it or nothing.
I'm not. I'm just reading it.
I know. it.
Wait. Who's Summer?
Come on, guys.
Summer is what?
Summer is what?
Coming in who?
Whoa!
You get that like, you get that bug-eyed look.
Maya, why are you
Maya.
available to send memes in chat, but you're not available to answer us? Why?
Is Maya
I'm
another
ready.
muted? Hi, ready.
Oh.
Get it?
Wait,
I'm
wait,
going to stab you in the neck.
wait. Can you do me a favor and look at the things that I have in my hidden chat because you didn't respond to me and tell me? if
I
that's
read
it?
them, I think. No, I
To
didn't.
answer your question, it's because Maya has only just returned.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh,
So
is
if you
Maya
called
going
me
to
earlier,
Yep.
Maya did not hear you.
does
Good.
Maya refer to Maya
It's
in,
good.
in Maya
to me.
person?
Cool.
Yeah, Maya climbed the mountain, so Maya's allowed to.
You climbed the
Oh, it's
first
gonna
level.
be another
No, we got to the
Me
peak.
and
We got to the
Chris
peak.
finished.
Oh,
You earned that
okay.
bit.
All right.
Yay.
Wild.
Well, never mind. Never mind.
The
Good job,
fuck?
guys.
I told you that in confidence that I okay.
Oh, you're out here
That's-
lying, you know. Okay.
That's crazy.
You thought I was lying, so you were gonna expose me to the entire internet.
Absolutely.
Exposed her to Maple. That's crazy.
Oh boy.
You only got to the first level.
No, we got all the way to the
Why?
top. All right, time to lock in. Watch the switch.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, okay, everybody. Welcome to Sworn on Styx Tuesday night. We are here starting Act 2. Our second one. I have been thinking about our last episode for weeks. Just weeks. Oh my gosh. Doo-doo-doo. Welcome everybody back. Last episode, we had a crazy episode where we were in the columns. We had moved through there trying to find Hermes and trying to, of course, find who Hermes was looking for. Violen, the Oracle of Delphi, who did something maybe a little bit selfish. I'll tell you because I don't think it really came up. She just kind of referred to it. She came down here because she wanted to say goodbye to a few friends. Because she knew that her time was up. And she knew that her time was up the moment that she was going to have a conversation with all of you. And that happened. That definitely happened. We had a moment near the end of the episode where after Violen's quick and bloody departure, Hermes showed up. And Hermes was very happy that he got her. Very sad that unfortunately he got her only after she had talked to all of you, kind of ruined some of his plans. But he had plan B, and he invited you all to do a little quest for him. Yay! And he would give you literally anything your heart desired. You promptly, mostly as a group, went, go and actually fuck yourself. And he was like, are you guys sure about that? Are you sure about that? And and you guys were kind of yeah. And he told the hoplite to open fire. He had no use for you anymore. Of course, a few things happened during that. We had some really, really great role play. We had Dionysus. He had taken Odessa and been like, you can kill all them, keep her, she's mine. And in that final moment, Odessa disobeyed him, which broke their pact, and she immediately died from jumping over toward, I think, Pallas, right? Tychon, of course, has not died. Neither has Amalia. Pallas has. We had a really great moment with Pallas talking to Prometheus, who is definitely sad and a little shocked to see that she had died. And Amalia had a moment with what's his butts? I've been struggling to remember his name right now. Can you help me out, Anna?
Thanatos?
Thanatos. Thank you. And Thanatos kind of instructed her, wanted to see if she was capable of doing something that he had been kind of trying to have been watching her and pushing her to the point that she would be able to do it. And that was, of course, to become a psychopath. She committed the act with his help. And I believe Tycon was there too. Tycon, you held on to who? You like got someone out of there. Was it?
Amalia.
Was it? It
It
was
was-
Amalia. Yeah, yeah. You got Amalia out of there alive, and and Amalia and you just sort of disappeared out of time, and we all found ourselves in a void. That's where we left off last time. So, without further ado, we're going to play our. I think Maple's gone. I don't
Summer's
know.
coming.
Are you here? Yes, we're gonna play that. Now, I will, of course, do the 3, 2, 1, go. We all go and go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Warm. Odd how a word could mean so much. Odd how you could forget how it felt. The warmth of the sun on your skin. Carts moving along dirt paths. Children dancing, birds singing, markets selling. The sky awash with deep lapis. Warmth. You breathe inward. The air is as a crystal, fine and clear, clearer than you've ever had. Summertime. The white fields fold and flow along the banks of the city. The great mountain lies near, old Athens its footstool. "'Tis an Houten da, Athena! 'Tis an Hermes." The gods hold their place. A worshipper drops food into the hearth, and Athena smiles and nods in acknowledgement of gratitude. "Ute boy, and singer, and God. Singer? You believe no? Hear him with your own ears, 10. Nearby, a man dances among the youth, happy, joyful. The kids move around him. His lyre is strung along his shoulder, and he bends down to greet them all. He begins to play. He dances like a heron along the stones. Children laugh. He sings in the summer for them. But the scene starts to fade away from you. Darkness encroaching. And his song, too, as warmth fades once again into a numbing embrace. Song. And I will send it in music. We'll go 3, 2, 1, go. That's it right here. Everyone has the link. Everyone tell me when you guys are ready.
Ready?
All good.
Ariba.
Oh, think Ariba is ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And walks along the cemetery. Her hands graze the stonework in a quiet reminiscence. She turns. Her features familiar, graceful, remembered, like the citrus of an apple, like the slumber of the world. An echo? A portent. She looks downward, then looks toward you, the players. She sings for you. She sings for her city. She breathes in. We fly through dark streets and avail the labyrinth low. Men overcrowd righteous riots. Roaring calls fall from death throats, and above, the godly gilded spires subduing the sky. From bowels below, another calls out, joining her song. Visions and memories burst like sunfire in your mind. Grand gowns amid grand halls. Smiles of unexpected friends. Moments between. The rhythmic visage of volition. Visions of your past. The memories burn wild. Shimmering with spiteful sight. The sight of a world that you're not sure was ever your own. We fall, numb to it all again. His voice echoes up from below, through a gateway, now forced open, from which where great roots spring forth, like the maw of a great titan, open for you to just walk in. Just then, a light. Time. Time moves backward. It shows everything you've done and everything that came before. Love, loss, pain. A life built before impossible odds, built before impossible choices were all that remained. The world moves around you. Those you have left behind now mourn. Painted on their faces as every moment they have shared, every love they have given, every hatred they have bestowed. The dead spiral downward, down, 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 into the depth from which voices are heard no more. There is nothing anymore. No time, no space. Only you. You in the great void below. You in the great void below. Now separated from all that which you have left behind, fear wells up in your heart. Fear consumes it. It's all passing away, an inextricable part of yourself, now ripped from its place in your soul. You cannot tell where this void will take you. You cannot tell where you will be at the end of it. There's only one answer now. One choice. One understanding. The only option now is surrender. I have new music for you guys to have that will be ambient, so you can play whenever you'd like. I'll send that music. Your eyes pierce the dark between. Hollow light rings from somewhere you can no longer touch. You roll over onto your side and feel the wet splash of a puddle. It settles, and your shimmering face stares back at you. Your gaze narrows, as if still trying to find something you don't remember losing. You grasp for that immutable spark between them. The moment is fleeting. Crow caws nearby. You roll over onto your back as it flies away into the maw of the cave. Bright, blighted roots hug the walls and ceiling, coiling ever higher toward a thin moat of neon light above. Gazing down at our party, you rest on a cracked and overgrown old mosaic. Tiles wave and curl into a bright orange sun. The mark of Helios, as was the mark of his father Hyperion before him. You take in the eternal petrichor, the wet earth around you. For some, you may not be used to it. After all, solid earth is rarely found in the world which floats above. Your mind tries to pull itself together like the two halves of a Venn diagram. Delirious. Try to make sense of your surroundings. You struggle to not give in to that deep-rooted desire to stay here for a moment longer. Your breath lingers heavy in the air around you. Yet still, in the back of your mind, the fear tries to grip you again. Your friends, everyone, discluding Amalia, must make a heart check and state and apply a flaw roll under heart. Amalia, you don't roll.
Understood.
Your flaw just means you roll with one less dice, right?
No, not at all. So you roll your heart like normal, a heart check, and you can add the skills that you want to add, but then you separately roll a flaw roll, which is 6, is a number of dice equal to 6 minus your stat, minimum of 1. And you just don't want to roll a 1 on any of those separate dice. Tychon's flaw is least wanted. No successes. Your flaw was not a failure, however. Tychon, you lay there. There's no reason for you to get up. You feel like an age has passed. Like somebody has sapped all the strength and life from you. Brooke, do you need help? You just need to see you typing.
I'm trying to get it on the side. Hold on.
No successes from Maya. No fail on the flaw, however.
I'm trying to actually read the book.
Maya's heart flaw is like an imprint on my heart. Dorothea. What did you just do? What have you done? You feel alone. It's all gone now. In this moment, you've yet to really process that. No successes from Brooke so far. Neither. Alice, you lay there. You give in to the feeling. Can't move. That anger that once flowed through you, that spark of fire, is nothing now. You feel like a candle that has burned itself all the way to the very end, burned down the wick. You have nothing to give. You stare up into the light above, unable to move. A hand comes over you and caresses your hair out of your eyes. Your vision blurs. You look up at Amalia. It's so soft. There's rest here in her embrace. Amalia, you've been here for you're not sure how long. Nearby, a man stands. He stood unmoving, unspeaking. I have to go now, he says to you.
Will I see you again?
Most assuredly. I would not give up the opportunity to see how this goes. I have the idea that you are going to make me proud. Very proud. Take care of them. Don't let them get lost.
You know I will.
And he's gone. There's no effect. Nothing, just gone.
I think she just kind of surveys, debating on whether or not she should start waking them, and I think after a few moments she is going to try.
You have Palace in your lap. You can choose to gently put her down and go to someone else if you want. Tychon, of course, is here physically, but has also gone through the ordeal. Took the same path as all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Even you feel its pull. But quite honestly, Malia, it's not the first time you felt like this. You're used to it.
Mm-hmm. I think because Palace is in her lap, she will start there.
Yes, five more minutes.
Palace? Are you there?
Don't want to be.
You need to stand. You have to get up.
Or what? They're gonna kill me?
You still have work to do. Places to go.
She gives a very deep and resigned sigh. Then she'll try to sit up on her own.
I'd like you to make another heart check.
With the fluff?
No.
Okay. Does
Unless
Everburning Will
you wish to apply it, and then you get to, get the boon if you get a 6.
Does Everburning Will apply?
Yeah.
Word.
Mm.
2 sixes.
Nice. There we go.
Alice, you have trained under a man who has pushed you to the limit. Oddly, there has been a moment of weakness here. Difficulty with motivation. Amalia, giving you that same push. Gentler than Prometheus ever would. Take a deep internal breath and breathe out like flame. Not actually, just metaphorically. And that flame empowers you to get up. And you feel this weird weightlessness. Kind of move your shoulders and your back and tries to move your muscles, and you feel it only like a ghost deal pain. Like someone loses an arm, but they can still feel it. Kind of like that. Numb. You're able to get up. That fear that I spoke of before still lingers. And your eyes gaze around, and you can see Tychon laying kind of perpendicular, upside down to where Dorothea's shade lays. Send the art and character art, Maria.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
great. I'll send you.
Alice?
That looks really good on us.
I don't know about you, but like this man got 50% hotter when his life fell apart.
Oh my god, I can't believe Dionysus fumbled a baddie.
Right?
Literally fumbled.
Imagine losing that.
You literally fumbled. Whoops. Yeah.
I like to think that she managed to hold on to a bottle of wine on the way here.
On the way down.
She's flushing her flask like there's no tomorrow.
You know how they say that you can't take anything with you when you die? That was the only thing she was buried with.
Well, here's the thing about that, right? Is that
You
in
get buried
Greek
with
mythology, when you are buried or when you die with things on you, you can sometimes keep them like coins. Now, coins in this sense need to either be placed in the mouth or over the eyes in a like a what is it, a ceremony, which none of you would have. Maybe Dorothea, but it hasn't happened yet, so she doesn't have anything. But you guys can still have the weapons that you had. You can still have if you had a bottle of wine in your bag, you can have that.
I like
Your
this.
flask.
Not to continue making a joke, but I like the idea that like you clenched onto something so hard that was so important to you when you died, and Dorothea has her flask, and and Palace has a bomb.
She was like holding her gun like it was a teddy bear.
Oh, okay.
Palace, your scene.
Do you want to get Dorothea and I'll grab Tychon?
Yes, I can do that. Are you... How do you feel?
I don't. Not really. I feel tired.
Yeah. I imagine you do. I'll get Dorothea.
Palace will nod and go over to Tychon.
Tychon, you've been laying there, staring up, thinking about that little mote of light. Is that Apollo? No. Flash of Apollo. What he last said to you, moving through you. You start to process what happened. Your friend's dead. It's your fault. Of course it is. It always is. This always happened. People have died around you before. Never anyone that you cared about. Does that make you a bad person? You don't know. Shadow blots out the light. Look up and you can see Amalia's face. Sorry, Palace's face. My bad. Actually, it wouldn't blot out the light. It would kind of obscure the light a bit. You see Palace as this semi-corporeal, like aquamarine glow to her. And as the light hits her, she begins to coalesce, more or less glowing and more just this slight translucence. Tychon's lip quivers. Your heart bleeds. You cared about Palace. You care about Palace. Tychon, Palace.
I think Tychon just staring up in this like almost comatose, like morose state. His flaw not having kicked in, but it's still there. His uncle best friend left him, and really for good reason. The person that he didn't leave, the people he didn't leave, suffer the consequences of his presence. He lifts his hands up to see if he can touch what might be a dream. Does he make contact?
Palace, do you take his hand?
She does. Yeah. I think she takes it and tries to give it a squeeze.
You feel it. Physical, like velvet. She squeezes your hand. And what expression does Palace have on when she looks down at him?
There's like a very faint and very tired smile, like just barely on her lips when she sees that he's like responsive.
How can she smile at you, Tychon? You don't know. Somehow she's not mad at you.
He closes his eyes. His other arm used to cover his face. His lips quiver as he goes, "If this is a dream, I don't want to wake up." And he squeezes back.
Well, it's not a dream, but I wouldn't put all your ducks in a row yet.
My ducks are in Odessa's bathroom.
You have, of course, you have ducks. Stand up if you can.
No, I'm having a moment and I'm dreaming and you're dead because if this is real, I'm dead and that would mean this is impossible because I can't die. I'm okay.
You're like, I think that Amalia is gonna have to explain whatever the fuck just happened to you. And we are
Yeah. I'll like pat his shoulder and sit beside him. Like, yeah, I'm gonna wait for Amalia.
Wah, wah.
oh. Good scene. Amalia. You walk over toward Odessa, as you sort of know her as right now. I think
No.
she said it when she died,
He
right? So
said
you
it,
have
so
heard.
me and
Dorothea.
Palace know Dorothea is
Yeah,
a
it's
name
just
she uses.
Tycon doesn't.
Icon doesn't.
Dorothea lays there. She looks probably a lot like her picture. Probably just completely done. It looks like she has given up everything. It looks like she has no fight in her, nothing to give. At least in this moment.
Amalia will kneel down. Dorothea?
Don't touch me.
Don't touch you?
Just let me lay here, please. I just want to be left alone.
You know I can't do that. You've been laying here a long time.
I've been doing a lot of things a long time. I'm already dead. It can wait for me 5 more minutes.
If you wish for me to wait the 5 minutes, I will. But I won't be leaving here.
I'm going to be waiting a long time because we're not going in that place. Dionysus will be down soon. He'll come get me and it'll be fine.
Dorothea,
What?
if he is coming, he either would have already been down here, or they would have him under lock and key.
Well, unless someone has a bottle of wine, bourbon, or God, some fucking nectar, I am happy to sit my ass right here because this shit sucks.
You have your
Amalia,
flask.
you can see she is wearing her outfit, including the bag, lays nearby, now all spectral, now having been transmuted into something else, into a new form, a copy of what is above.
Mm. She leans forward towards her bag and, like, I guess tries to open it.
You're able to slip your hand inside, and sure enough, you know exactly where she keeps her flask. It's always at the ready.
Oh. Did you look at that? And you just refilled it too.
And finally, she honestly just plucks it out.
Well,
And it's
an idea. Amalia, do you hold it away? Yeah.
Molly will hold it away from her. You get this if you get up.
That's just rude.
Well, I'm absorbing the temperament of my company, I think.
Whatever. She like forces herself to stand.
Dorothea, I would actually like you to make a heart check, just like you did before. No need for a flaw, unless you feel it applies.
Can she get an extra dice for getting for addiction?
For
Oh, that's
addiction. So,
You got this.
you're able to, Dorothea. Keep going.
I'm standing now, aren't I? Can I look? I am in my most calm state right now. If I don't get a fucking drink in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to punch a hole through Tycon.
He's just crying over here.
It's like I can still hear her.
Oh, I swear to God, I will find a way to kill a god.
I'm already dead.
Oh goodness.
You are a god.
Dorothea, you're able to snatch your
And
thing out of
would
her
hand it
hands.
back.
Okay.
Like,
She immediately is going to start chugging them. Yeah, she's chugging.
oh goodness. Okay. Well, would think that perhaps without him being here, you would possibly drink less, but I suppose that was a trait inherent to you before him, probably.
Oh, without him, that just means I'm. Oh, do dead people get drunk?
Inconclusive? Well, I'm sure we'll find out.
We're about to find out, because. Chugs again.
Dorothea, any mind or body check is going to be done with one less dice.
Cool.
A little bit.
Wait a minute, because you don't have.
Until you decide that you silver up a little bit, that's what it is.
Okay.
Oh,
She's going to keep drinking, I'm going to tell you that.
Absolutely.
maybe you should
Keep
slow
that buzz
down.
going.
Okay. Is that flask magical?
It
You
wasn't
can see
like.
the flask actually glows a little bit gold.
Oh goodness. And he refilled that. Okay.
So, what? We just sit here, go forth, celebrate
Amalia,
that we're good.
you see Tycon, little bit of a crybaby right now, for good reason. What do you do to snap him out of it, Amalia?
Hollis is like awkwardly patting his shoulder like an
Yeah.
arm away.
He's like on his belly right now, and you're like rubbing his back a little bit, like awkwardly. It's okay, they're there.
One moment, Dorothea. We need to wake him up.
I mean, I could do it, but you're not going to like it.
We'll leave that to plan C.
Your loss.
Amalia will go over to Tycon. Tycon?
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
It's a kind of cry.
Oh. Tycon?
Yeah.
You're.
Oh my god, it's so wet.
His face is drenched. His hair is stuck to his face. Like there's snot coming out of his nose.
Oh my god. Amazing job, Chris.
Amalia? Am I dead?
You're not dead, and neither am I.
What's going on?
Welcome to at least the start of the underworld, I think.
What?
Okay. We're in the underworld, Tycon.
But can I try to like get up now?
Oh yeah. Make your
But-
heart check. Tycon.
Okay.
So
Lying.
you try to get up, and you kind of stumble a little bit, and Amalia is able to catch you and help you up from there.
Thank you. I don't know what get over me. It's like dying just really gets the emotions going.
Tycon, you're
Wait.
not dead.
So then explain them.
They are dead.
But she touched my hand. We're still holding hands. Look, squeeze.
He got up. He got up and like took your hand with you like a little doll.
Obviously, Tycon failed the cosmology course at the Arcanium.
He never got to class. He was expelled on the way.
Athena turned him away at the door.
Yeah.
She's like, absolutely not.
You gotta go. You're done.
You're gonna fail everyone in your year. We're not doing this.
If I'm alive and she's dead, what is this?
He's like picking up her arm and like
Yeah, Amalia. How did he get here? How did you get here?
Do we not remember how we got here?
Well, you remember
Just
everything that's
laughed.
happened.
Like, also the shock is hitting, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Also, like, Amalia had way more context as to what happened than Tycon did. Tycon just disappeared.
A friend of mine took us down here.
Oh, what? How? You know, I'm not going to look a gift horse and a mouse. Odessa,
A gift horse and the mouse?
In the mouth.
No, I think he actually said a gift horse and the mouse.
yeah, but it was
I
like
think
one of those like he's like blubbering to gift horse and the mouse.
Oh, okay. So it was all right.
Yeah.
Odessa, I'm here. I'm real.
If you touch me, I will choke you with your own tongue.
It's like she's really here.
She is really here. This
I missed you so much. It's been like, how long have we been here?
5 minutes.
It's been 5 minutes.
Amalia, actually a little closer to a few hours.
it's actually been hours. You all have just been in a strange state of consciousness for about 5 minutes.
So what now?
I'm thinking we like rock climb to scale the place.
We don't
Right.
go up, Palace.
You can see it, Palace, up above. There is those blighted vines that crawl up the sides and spiral upward. Those are definitely a danger, at least were when you were alive. You're not sure about now. And then on top of that, scale up. Think of where you are as sort of being in a oil well the bottom of an oil well. It's very, very high up to where you actually start to hit that cylinder that goes higher up. And it goes for quite a way. Very, very far. To the point that a gateway that is probably as wide as this room is, which is like wide as 80 feet across, is just a little speck up above.
So, is there a path for us to take? You know, like a lit up path that's like quest goers here.
I don't believe that most people that go down here are quest goers.
There's actually a giant light up sign with like lights that are like
Yeah,
flashing. Yeah, big arrow, like down here, everybody. Yeah. Joking.
Well, if this is the beginning of the underworld, that implies it's an end, right?
Well,
He really failed his cosmology course.
He doesn't know anything about the cosmology that he himself is a part of.
You're the one who said this is the beginning of the underworld, so that I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
Amalia, do you want to take a knowledge check?
Yeah, I guess so. Mind isn't really in my skill, though.
You also failed cosmology.
So,
I went to cosmology thinking it was cosmetology.
nah.
Okay. This certainly is the very entrance to the underworld, or at least you're at the bottom of it. And there's got to be ways down. There always is. See, they want souls to go lower. So there is a path around. The area around you is dark, damp. There's a bit of green actually that has grown up around here. Those kinds of plants that need no sunlight. But the area around you has columns, all in a big circular room, that circular mosaic of the sun under your feet. There is old lanterns, unlit. There is essence of civilization down here, but all but abandoned. We could investigate further, but yeah, Molly, you do know that there's a way forward. There's probably one pretty easily. Just gotta look around.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can all hear a rumbling noise. Little stones rattle in the bottom of the ground. Huh? Rattle and rattle for a minute. And then there is a sudden sound, loud, bright, as something passes by the area. Through one of the archways of this circular room, the columns that hold up the room, you can see a train passing by and pass completely by the area, past iron grates, and then leaves. Like it did not stop here. It was passing through. It gives you a heart attack. If you had a heart.
That's a big car.
What the fuck was that?
Do you want to
Shouldn't
go?
have stopped?
Do you want to go take a look, Palace?
Yeah.
Okay. You move over to
Tychon
that.
isn't letting go, by the way, so you're taking him with you.
Like to imagine, like she walks away and then gets kind of yanked for a second. Then Tychon's like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll go with you." Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
So do you know how like the Colosseum is a big circular area? And it kind of has these like archways. You can walk through. Think of like that, but much, much smaller. And when you walk over here, you can see old benches that are covered in thick layers of dirt, like they haven't been used in quite some time. There is a metal grate. You know those like old elevators, and they had like a metal grate that could be like pulled out and pulled in.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like that. So it's locked on one side, and you can see a train station window. One of those little windows, like the circle on it, where you can talk through, and a place to slip things underneath of it. And there is paper that's been put up, and it says "out of commission" on it. There are old posters as well. You know, funny enough, I actually kind of have some old posters. I took these pictures as inspirations. I always thought about maybe making my own. I'll send them to you guys. They are super cool typography. Just gotta find it. Scroll down, I'll find it. Up over here. So these are actual old things. Now they are Canadian, but like you would see some of these. You'd probably see the help wanted, the men wanted sign. Oh, there's one more that has to upload. There you go. These are ones that I actually took these pictures.
You went to the underworld?
Yeah. These things like this, talking about the line and where it's going, the different times that its train leaves. All of them are weathered and yellowed in their frame.
Amalia, is there supposed to be an abandoned train station here?
I don't know.
Through the grate, you look down and don't see rail lines. Instead, you can see a sudden drop into darkness. You look up. Oh, you can see the rail line, a single line, one big rail, like the sky rail, actually, that is on the ceiling of the cavern beyond. I have concept art I can send you guys, but continue.
In any case, I don't think that that ride is for us.
Why not?
Where else would it be going?
Who else would it be for?
I don't know.
Here's some concept art. And I have another one for kind of like the train. What are you guys laughing at?
Sorry, that was me. I thought it was the Baldur's Gate 3 Temple of Bull for a
Oh.
second. And I was like,
No. Oh, this one on the side, so let's see better. There it is. So as you can see with this picture that I'm about to send, the rail would be on the top.
Looking around, like where the direction that it went, I don't know, is there like buildings, lights, like anything like of interest that could be going that way potentially, or like a destination?
It moves off and curves. So there's nothing you can see in the distance. This may not be the only exit though.
Okay, guys. I don't know what we're supposed to do next, but I don't think it's here. Wallowing.
Hakon, you're the last one to get up.
I'm the first to come to this truth. So really, who's winning?
I did literally just say that we couldn't stay here, and we needed to go further in. Okay.
God forbid a god have anything.
Are you just not listening to women?
What?
Do you not listen to women?
I listen to women. I'm here. You're heard. My ears are open. Fine, Amalia is right and has the right idea and was first to it, and women are great and awesome. What now?
Well, like grandfather, like grandson, I suppose.
Right, so where are we supposed to go from here?
Further in. Down.
What, like down?
Statues, dilapidated, and like marble that's been broken away over time stands around you. You can see it's sort of like this place was built in times of old and then was added on to, was kind of made to be more modern. Looking around, Amalia, you can see nearby a black doorway, black because of darkness. Anna?
Yeah. Um. It's a black door, you said?
Shadow,
Shadow. Okay.
an open archway.
We could try that way. This is my first time being here as well.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
Me too. But like, you seem the most calm and like knowing of stuff, and like you're cool, and like you came up with the great ideas, and you're awesome at epic. So like, I vote you're the leader.
I just
Hakon,
always... Go ahead.
I don't think there are leaders. Think we should just go, move on.
Well, someone has to take the first step, and it's not me.
Oh my fucking god. A fucking palace is stepping forward to the fucking doorway.
You're dragging out. He's holding your hand still.
Yeah.
Alice and Tychon disappear as they move downward, downstairs. Amalia and Dorothea, you stand behind.
Oh, fuck this shit, I guess. And she'll walk forward.
Okay. Dorothea, in the back, see your friends ahead of you. That subtle glow the palace gives off gives a tiny bit of light. Your eyes, however, adjust to the gloom abnormally, and each step downward becomes an exercise in caution, as your feet find the unsettlingly steep stone stairs, worn smooth by countless passages before yours. The air grows thicker, and I've got new music to send.
Thank God, the last one was super damp.
Enjoy. I got this actually ready just for you guys. About 40 minutes, so I recommend looping if you want to. The dampness seeping from moss-covered cracks along the tunnel walls, which narrow more and more before widening abruptly. Emerging from the confined darkness, you all pause, taking in the sight before you. The cavern sprawls wide and deep, illuminated only by the slow scarlet glow of the river Styx. Its current flows languidly, liquid garnet, casting undulating shadows upon jagged rock formations. But that is not all that inhibits that's not all that inhabits this place. Perched precariously on stilts above the riverbank stands a ramshackle town. I have some concept art for this stuff, so I will send it your way. This, at the very least, is the town. Did I not save those? I can also quick. Cool. I got that in the chamber then. Lanterns hanging from drooping, dilapidating roofs that sprawl alongside the river's edge. The town's face, mirrored in the red waters below. Wooden walkways creak in protest against the faintest breeze. The aquamarine glow of shades drifts along its streets, and distant music carries softly up to you. The hum of lives eked out on the edge of eternity. To your right, the town's outskirts fade into a dark bog-like forest. The silhouettes of gnarled trees, their roots twisted and knotted, break the dim skyline. Mist clings stubbornly among reeds and ferns, muffling the life from all around. To your left, the town borders grand stone ruins, ancient and imposing. Columns lie toppled and crumbled, moss-covered stones glisten with dew, and faint statues of long-forgotten men are barely discernible in the low red glow. In the center of it all, and I have an image for that, rising starkly from the waters and surrounded by tarnished silver pillars, looms a statue of a titaness. Her weary arms lift a shroud high up above her. Over her head, frozen forever, emerging from the riverbank. From the fabric sculpted folds, the marble flows into liquid crimson and cascades endlessly downward, feeding the river at its fountainhead. The Titan's expression, simultaneously anguished and serene, gazes skyward, watching silently as the river Styx bleeds from its languished hands. Oh boy. The roof of the cave is omnipresent, a capstone to your cries. It waves from its obscured heights, low into sight of great steel rail lines. You know, see where that train is going to be ending up, probably. They arc over the ruins westward and tunnel into gateways high, embossed with the visage of the great Lord of the Dead himself. The area carries onward far into a horizon of stone, where you can see the river bends and drops into fathoms and fields below. Your way down. The switchback stairs of oblivion. One drop from here could spell your doom. But at the very least, it offers a kindly view.
Okay, so I guess this is the underworld? I'm not sure where we're supposed to go from here.
Well, I don't necessarily know where to go from here, but I do know that this is just the start of it.
Just a start. It's one hell of a start.
I mean, all I know is the stories.
Onwards and downwards, then I guess.
On your way down, you find a skeleton smashed and cracked on one of the staircases. Someone who definitely fell. Someone alive.
Oh.
Do you want to take a skull, Palace?
No.
Yoink, mine.
That's a dead
I don't think I can make a
person.
bomb out of that.
You could make a kick-ass bomb. Like, aesthetically, you could use a skull for a bomb.
Aesthetically, absolutely.
They
But
do it in the
also, that
forest.
is a dead person.
So are you.
That's true. Actually, wait.
Yeah.
Let me grab that
Wait a
skull.
minute.
I mean, where are your morals now?
Right.
What are they gonna do? Kill you? What are you doing? That's a dead person.
Well, I'm also dead, Takon.
That's not true. You're alive in my heart.
We've reached the denial stage, I see.
What are the fight stages? Fuck, I gotta look it up.
The quick mute is so funny.
Tycon's going to like speed run the stages of grief. No.
When my parents died, I had to go about the proper burial so they could make it beyond the river Styx.
I don't think Hermes has given me a eulogy or anything.
Hermes, I don't believe, is responsible for getting you across.
You better not be. What an asshole.
He is a god, and gods will do what gods do. Regardless, I
Yeah.
don't think I'm gonna get a proper burial.
I think both of you.
And she like kind of like turns a little bit towards Dorothea.
I don't think either of you did. Perhaps Dorothea may, though.
Tycon, I think it's the first time you've heard the name Dorothea.
Who is this a safe space? Can I ask who that is? Is Dorothy in the room with us?
Do I?
I'm gonna slowly look at Dorothea.
How many points do I lose if I kick Tycon down?
I don't believe he can die even here. So
Well, so you're saying that there'd be no real consequences.
No, because he's gonna keep holding my hand, and then I'm gonna fall with him.
well,
You're already dead,
Yeah, but
so I fail to see the consequences.
I would rather not.
What's going on? Sorry, I was stalled away for a little bit.
oh, you missed that, Chris?
As soon as I asked, like, who is this a safe space? Can I ask who that is?
So Maya was like, how many points do I lose if I kick Tycon down these stairs? And then Palace is like, well, I don't think he's gonna be hurt by it, but he's holding my hand, so I'm gonna go with him. I think she was like, well, you're dead anyway. And Palace is like, I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. Okay, so this isn't a safe space, and I can't ask who that is.
Tycon,
However-
it is my real name.
Your name's not Odessa?
No.
What?
It wasn't even my name until the turn of the century anyway.
How old are you? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
At this point, I think they're having a better time in Tartarus.
Well, if Tartarus is cracked open, I don't think anyone's having much of a time there.
well, I think it's a given that if they have a chance to escape, that the people in Tartarus would have had a better time.
So what? We go down these stairs, la-di-da-di-da, we play... We're going for a dip in the river.
We go downstairs. We threaten the little boatman dude. He ferries us across to the real underworld, and then we profit.
Threaten.
Step 1, step 2, step 3, profit.
Threaten.
The
Well,
boatman.
He's a ferryman. He's not that. He can't be that strong.
Alice, how good are you at, mugging people?
I'm very good at that.
Well, okay.
I said we robbed the man of his boat.
Oh, fellas. Come on.
Oh, this
All
is
right,
the
point.
worst. Where do we even go?
Palace, it's okay. You don't.
Did
We're
anybody
okay.
hear a whining in their ears?
It's not me. Palace, it's okay. We'll be fine. He's still holding on, by the way.
He like pats your hand a little bit, like it's
I
okay.
assume we're walking as we're having this conversation.
Yes, probably. We're going somewhere. I don't know where.
We're going forward. I don't fucking know how.
Oh. Turning down one of the switchbacks because it's like the fucking stairs on Mordor. It's just like straight up or straight down, super duper like steep, but it kind of switches back and forth. And on one of the switchback, you can see a shade who is mostly corporeal that is kind of sitting over the ledge. His back is like so hunched, and he's staring out over the growing visage of the world around him. He's got like glasses that are almost falling off his face, and he's got a bald spot on the top of his head.
Can I like
That's not-
wave my hand in front of his face?
Hey. Oh, other people. Can you help me?
Maybe. What do you need?
I need to file my quarterly reports. My boss is gonna be really mad at me, and I don't know how to get back. I'm really lost.
He's at the edge, right?
Yeah,
Can I push him?
absolutely
Nah.
you can.
Okay.
Can Wait, can I contest this? We're the devil and angel on his shoulder.
There's
I
no
think that's gonna be
contest, right?
really bad for you
Damn it.
because here. Sorry, I got stuck. Here's what is happening. You're both holding hands. Palace is pushing this man. You're trying to get him to come back up. If he falls, you might fall with him, and Palace will go with you.
Mutually destruction.
Would you leave me and Dorothea to walk down the stairs by yourself?
Palace and Tycon share brain cells.
And now a hand.
The Palace, you go to kick this guy. No check needed. Okay? You just like put a foot on his back and push. And you hear him just scream the whole way down. A cracked drawl. And you guys all watch, and he hits the bottom with like a heavy rush, and you see a little burst of aquamarine glow, and then the glow disappear.
Oh.
Palace. His reports are not down there. Oh my goodness.
How in the God's earth did you manage to kill somebody twice?
Is he like permanently dead?
He's something. I know you don't know what it is. He's gone.
Fucking God.
You know what, Palace? You know what I can't wait for?
Yeah.
That man whose eye you stabbed a fork through.
I can't
I
wait to
really
meet him.
hope we run into them.
I
You
hope
gave
so
him the
too. I can take out his other eye. Huh?
I believe you gave him the coins.
Tycon tried to give them coins, and then someone tried to steal them away.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Amalia
Palace
was
took
like,
them,
drop
and I
it.
took them and then put them back on his eyes.
So
It's like that one scene from Lilo and Stitch, like the good movie, where like she's like, "No, I want to pay for it," and Jess to take it away from her and then give it.
So we all be very careful on the stairs, and make our way down.
Can we?
I just killed a man.
Tycon, you did nothing.
It's my fault.
Oh goodness.
Tycon, maybe you can help him find his reports down there.
You're right. He would have wanted
Wonderful.
this.
You
This is
should
what he would have wanted.
jump over the edge.
No,
Okay.
do not, Tycon.
Tycon?
Sorry, I'm just impressionable right now.
Dorothea's in her lose stage right now.
She's in her I'm drunk, I don't give a fuck.
Dorothea, perhaps you should let me hold on to your flask for a little while.
Perhaps you should not be a party pooper of the dead. Thank you.
Never mind, I know exactly why he chose you now.
These are some long ass stairs.
Double entendre right there. Stairs and stairs.
Nah. 99
I ain't getting
bottles
any.
of wine on the wall. 99 bottles of wine.
I think I'm gonna count
Yeah.
the steps.
Hey, you guys think if somebody has, I don't know if anyone has anything, maybe we could turn this shit into a sled.
You
Slide
guys
down.
just mean so much
It's
to me.
switchbacks. You just fly off the edge of one switchback.
Wait, so we're all like trying to pass the time. We're all walking down together. Dorothy is just making like the most like the meanest comments, alluding to like maybe we should just jump. Palace is like in her era of being the most reasonable. Maybe death mellowed her out. And Tychon has been sobbing this whole time.
You guys just mean so much to me, and I don't know what would happen if I lost you again. And you know, it's just
Yeah.
No. Go ahead.
No, you go. I was just making
she was-
yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, Dorothea was literally just gonna be like, no, let him keep crying. Maybe he'll drown in his own tears, and this will be over.
she's so thoughtful.
You can't drown. You are a god.
I don't
What
think
was
he
that?
knows that.
Don't worry about it.
And then you notice Palace. Oh, you're at the bottom.
Fucking finally. That took forever.
Okay, there's a pathway forward that heads into town. On both your left and right, there is a sort of murky bog. You can see where this man fell, and you can see a sort of shimmering plasma that has now coated a rock, like a jutting rock nearby. It looks like I don't know, like if you cracked open a glow stick and then it had glitter inside of it, you just kind of like sprinkled it on.
Tychon, go taste it.
If it'll make you happy.
What?
I look to Palace with like puppy dog eyes because he won't let go.
You can go.
Can we go?
Sorry, what did Maya say initially? It kind of cut out for me.
Go taste it.
Go
Yeah.
lick it. Yeah, okay. Tychon, you want to go lick the rock?
He's gonna lick the rock,
Okay.
and then
Between you and the rock is like I said, like a kind of murky, muddy area. Describe to me how you get to the rock. The rock is maybe a few feet away, like a good jump.
oh god, no. Fuck, I wanted to keep the joke of holding hands the whole session. I don't know. Okay, Palace, on 3.
You better be carrying me.
Okay, get on.
Piggyback time.
1.
This is the most lighthearted death I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Tychon, make a jump roll.
Okay, let's see if I have any skills. Otherwise, we're both dying again. Nope. Let's see if I can get my first success of the day. 3 successes.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm licking the sewer water. Ah.
Tychon, you're able to hop across easily. Like you kind of like careen backward a little bit, and then like you stand upright. You lean down and you stick like your finger on it and wipe up a section of it, and it's on your finger, kind of like gel and dust. And you put it to your tongue. There's a sudden golden burst of light. With the moment it hits, you taste somebody in your domain, a loser. But not only that, because Tychon is a god, right? What happens is this man that you place onto your tongue, there's still a semblance of him. You can hear his cries in your mind, and they grow larger, and the dust there begins to glow bright gold, and then there is a shimmering burst, and the man stands there on the rock with you. Whoa! Oh! What happened?
It never gets better.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Tychon, baby. Anyways, are you happy now, Odessathoria?
No, bite him.
Okay, I'm so sorry for this.
What?
Do not
Ah.
do that. Oh.
I don't
This is
know. I don't know about
awful.
biting him. I don't know about that. Ah! Okay, yeah, so he like Tycon, you go to grab him, he screams and like, somebody help me! And he jumps forward to try to get away from you, and he ends up in the muck and the mud, and then he like takes one more step and he just sinks slower. No! 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 And you can see other hands coming out of the mud and grabbing onto him and pulling him down into the muck below.
Are you happy now?
Can we go to the
Satisfactory.
town?
Okay.
We've honestly learned a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So we've learned a lot. We've learned two things. One, don't go into the bog. Don't step foot into any water. Two, if one of you becomes discorporated, Tycon can just lick you.
Eat us.
But you have to be a loser.
Okay,
maybe.
yeah.
That's probably because. I mean, Dorothea might be able to apply now. I hate to say it.
The day that Dorothea lets Tycon lick anything about her is a cold day in Hades.
Okay, let's go back. I think the bit's over.
And then Tycon, you're able to jump back over. No, we've learned a lot. Like we didn't know that if you guys just jump down, like, would you just die? And the answer is kind of yes. So we also know that there are environmental hazards, even for shades.
Wow, thank you for putting that test dummy in for me to kick off. the
Honestly,
edge.
like, yeah, the moment you kicked him, I was like, oh, this is actually a great opportunity. Thank you, Brooke. I appreciate it.
Demonstration over.
Yeah.
This whole tutorial section has just been just the scientific method being put on blast.
This is the tutorial era of Act 2.
Yeah. Remember, guys, if you fall in the water, you die. You can't swim.
Yeah.
Not you listen to Flyleaf right now.
I need you to shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
God forbid a girl catches a vibe.
I honestly think I was mute. I thought I was muted when I said that.
So we follow the wooden path. It's kind of like this floating bridge that moves on top of the muck. And you cross into town, your steps creaking along warped wooden planks. Around you drift shades of the dead. Some clearly defined, like that man earlier, their ghostly features set in quiet resignation. Others merely glowing blurs of softly pulsing aquamarine plasma. Down one road, as you're walking along the streets, a single large dock leans out over the red waters of the Styx. You can see the edges of sunken boats that pierce the surface at odd angles, skeletal remains half submerged, mass reaching upward in silent protest. You can see a silhouette of a man standing at the end of the pier, unmoving. Soft music weaves between rundown buildings, drifting through empty, cracked doorways. The abandoned shops and homes sag under the weight of decay, their boarded windows and ivy-colored walls long forgotten. No way but down. Must go aboard. Must get aboard this time. The shade silently mutters to itself, clutching a single gold drachma between its fingers. You can see on the edges of the town, makeshift sewn tents and ghostly fires burn. Shades huddled together. Odd looks are cast toward you. And all around town, moving digital illusions are cast about. Shades gather near them. Near one, an illusion in a dress gives out brochures. I'm gonna grab some art on that. There it is. Sending art. See these. Goddesses. You can tell the gold glow in their eyes. Necropolis, where your path ends. You can see a shade reading the brochure. Above them, 3 women, lavishly dressed, bid souls to travel. Everyone's pockets are weighted down. Hades is here to harbor you. Everyone dresses in clothes so fine. Eat and drink ambrosial wine. Get your fill in Hades town. Another lively soul. Sign here on the dotted line. The further you lead into town, the more you feel unsettled. The eyes around you staring out toward you. Inquisitive. Suspicious. Hungry. What do you guys do? Love how like everyone's muted. It's great.
I feel like I've been taking the lead with a lot of those, so I'm like,
Me too.
We're only 4 players today, so like you get more screen
But I,
time
like,
than normal, right?
Can
So-
like stick my tongue back at them, like, "Ugh."
Let's don't do that.
Whatever.
You see one of them sneering down toward you, the one you stick your tongue out at. Excuse me? You're new, one shade says, stepping off of a rickety deck. Intruders, you hear another one say. Outsiders! Everyone! Outsiders! Come to take our seats!
oh my god.
The area grows as as a crowd begins to form. People turning around from where the brochures were given out, and the like illusions stare down toward you, inquisitive. Ooh.
We're
Where?
not outsiders. We are dead.
Yes.
Not all of you. We are going to we are going to begin a power contest. However, this is going to be not necessarily fighting. It is more about reasoning. So, everybody gets to use their skills to try to talk their way out of this. The area around you is growing with discontent. You can see people moving out of their homes, looking in through windows, as they can see a few living folk amid some of the dead folk. And it seems, Palace, that they still view you as somewhat of an outsider. It's possible that these people have been here a long time. Who wants to go first?
Once we're allowed to use our new powers yet?
Of course.
Okay.
I just want to quickly get a thing of swirling sticks, contest app there. Ta-da. Okay, name. We got Amalia.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Dorothea. Got Tycoon. And Palace. And then the Angry Mob.
If no one else wants to go first, I can bite the bullet here.
Go for it.
Are you sure you got this?
Of course I've got this. I'm dead. I don't have the I'm not dead. I just yes. Hello. Hi. Hello. There must be a misunderstanding. We're not outsiders because we're already inside, and um, we come in peace. Please don't hurt us. I will cry. I have been the whole way.
All right, go ahead and make your have been the whole way. Make your check.
I'm going to add my
You have to
obviously
tell me what kind it
trustworthy.
is.
Oh, sorry.
Obviously
There's gonna be a
trustworthy.
heart check. He's just
Heart
trying
check,
to
yeah.
appeal to pathos, but specifically pity. Um, and I want to add obviously trustworthy because he has been crying the whole night.
Do it. No successes for enemies.
Oh, yeah, we'll watch this. 2. Bang bang.
Sorry, you said I'm not an outsider because I'm already inside. And then what did you say?
We come in peace. We mean no harm. Please don't hurt us.
You look fleshy. Are you real? Another one says, of course they're real. They get more and more of them. They come down here and they take our seats on the boat. Seems nice though. I'm just gonna call upon the next person. Amalia. The crowd grows around you.
We don't even know where we are. How could we possibly take your spots? We don't even know what spots to take.
Not yet, they don't. They'll learn real quick. We've got them now, someone else says. Make your check. I'm guessing it's going to be a heart check.
Mm-hmm.
It's one success.
Persuasive conversationalist. Yeah. Yeah.
Hugh Breeze.
It's not this one.
It's Wednesday.
2 successes.
Nice, because they got one. Okay, you can see a few people around you are like, yeah, that's a good point. They don't know where they are. And one of the shades says, "Oh, we all were lost once, weren't we?" Someone else says, they call upon another person. Alice.
You said I had my gun, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alice is taking her gun and she's like stepping a little bit in front of Tychon to the nearest like shade and pointing it at them. I need y'all to back the fuck up now.
Make your roll. Is this a heart roll, eh?
Yeah.
No successes.
What?
No successes on my side.
Oh, okay.
No, he's just really hoping you fail here.
1 second, I'm like trying to. Okay, yeah, whatever. 2 successes.
Damn. Yeah. 2 successes there. You stick that gun in someone's face, and immediately, not everyone dies with a gun on them, you know what I mean? And this guy, like, oh, you can see him breathe outward, and like it coalesces on the air, and he stares straight down the barrel of this thing. This guy just turns and runs straight through the crowd, kind of breaking part of their formation. The other bits of the crowd getting closer and closer. You turn the gun onto other people, and they stop encroaching closer. And Palace, you can see nearby, up on the top of one of the rooftops, there is another shade. However, it's not that deep turquoise of the other ones. You see this shimmering gold staring down at all of you. Dorothea.
Mm-hmm. Um, I think she is like, because I think she's trying to. What's the phrasing I'm looking for here? Um, she kind of looks at this crowd and she's just like, "Come on, we're not here to steal anything. I mean, you all remember what it means to be alive, right? I mean, you can think you guys can relate to our situation coming down here. We're all friends." Um,
Friends, got any gold then? Hmm? So a single drachma? Do, perhaps multiple?
I don't have gold, but I have something better. Um, can I use my new power?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, hopefully this works. No successes on my heart roll, but I got a 6 on my power.
Nice. That's a success on your side. What is your power? Reveal.
Her power is the party isn't over. For the next few minutes, the dead feel alive again. Shades become solid, music plays, laughter echoes. They can
Holy shit.
dance, kiss, speak, cry. They remember who they were.
Dorothea, you're the last one to roll. Everyone else succeeded. You got your success. None of them have beat any of you. Maya, take us home. What happens?
Okay.
So you say this. The crowd is encroaching forward. And what do you do and what happens? You have freedom.
Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah, totally.
Thank you.
I think I have like a little thing that I want to say in the background while Dorothy is going.
Farrell! They don't even have drachma! They can't get on the boat anyway! You should check their pockets. Maybe they have something.
He says,
What has she got there?
Alright,
Farrell, look.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
oh, good. I just did a little bit of role play in the background about this guy named Farrahill, which seems to be kind of the leader of the mob.
This is from up there. This is way better than gold. I mean, you remember the last time you ever had a party? Last time you felt alive?
The area around begins to change. You can hear that music getting a little bit more lively. You can see the subsiding of buildings starting to change from their weathered hues into something more pristine, something more akin to life. The people around start to become more corporeal. They feel a visage flow through them.
What is this?
Come on, friends, just because we're dead doesn't mean the party's over. Who says that being dead means we have to be boring?
No! You feel that? I feel alive again!
You can see somebody starts to do a little dance. And then nearby a band picks up. The whole area begins to fill with sight and song. All of you guys have no idea what the fuck is going on. Dorothea stands in the center of it, it exuding from her in a radius. That shade from high up above gives a little smirk and leans on their knee, staring down at it all. Dorothea, you walk with your friends, having a feeling that this is not going to last forever. You begin looking around for a better place to go.
I guess we really gotta keep moving.
The golden shade up above, is that like on a certain building?
It's on a random building. So wherever you imagine
Okay.
it is applicable.
Maybe we can duck in there. It looks like someone on the rooftop looks real interested.
Then let's go.
You know what? Because we need a little bit of music in the background, right? For how long this works. I have one. Give me a second. There you go. We'll do that one. This is a remastered version. There you go. And of course, if Maple is still playing, got the song for Maple. You guys duck into a building. You find that the door is, of course, like shut, very hard and shut. Who here wants to try to break it down?
I fucking will. God. I don't know why I paused as if anyone else could.
You're
I
so
must say,
brave.
I have a -1 to body right now because I am still intoxicated, so.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And I'm attached to you by the hand.
Uh-huh. I'm
Just
using
beat the door down
ivory
with
ghost.
Tycon.
Swing Tycon.
Yes, use him as a battering ram. That'd be so funny. Do
I'm
it.
not using Tycon as a battering ram.
Okay, but he'd be down.
I know he would. Ooh. Ooh, that's 2 ones.
It's amazing! You can hear outside, like people really starting to get into it.
Admittedly, I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
I mean, I don't know what else you want me to do.
Did you make the roll?
Swing.
Yes, I got 2 ones.
Okay. Well, so Palace, you like bash in, and then you can hear, "Is someone at the door?" And the door opens up and you go fumbling through, slamming onto it. My word! This is my Is that music? You hear a woman turning over. You can see a bunch of people inside of here. Like, get up. They're in hammocks. Huh? Huh? You can see stairs leading up higher to the roof.
There's music and dancing outside. You should go enjoy yourself. Let's go upstairs.
Do I smell
Running.
food? Food! They like, some of them begin to swoop down like a ghost. Some of them are more like incorporeal as they move too. And you guys rush up to the top. Down below, they're not going to be happy that you're in their home soon. You get up to the very top there, and the Dorothea, it follows you. So like as you leave, you can hear a few people at the edge of the party go, "Huh? What's going on? Where'd it go?" And you can hear that down below. You get up to the top, and you can see somebody sitting down. As you near unto them, you see the shade begin to become more corporeal. You can see the color in their features come out. There's a big smile on their face. 1 second to get their art. Mhm. Sending the art. This guy has a big smile on his face. He's sitting down, kind of with his knees high. He turns around as you come up. Who the hell are you?
Who the fuck are you?
You were the one watching us.
Oh, I asked first. You're causing quite a commotion.
Does this guy look familiar?
Not to you, Tycon, no. Actually,
Who the
wait,
fuck are
Tycon.
you?
Wait, Tycon, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make a check. See if you recognize
All
him.
right. Mind, my strongest. Oh yeah, we're basically praying for a miracle here. Watch this, Yahtzee. One success. Holy shit.
2 dice and you got a 6?
Oh my
Holy
god,
shit.
Yahtzee!
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
We gotta
Oh,
start
my
shouting
God.
Yahtzee.
Tychon, in your youth, you had posters of this man on your wall. You had his records. You played them often. You danced them in clubs and shit. This is Orpheus.
Oh my god, it's
Oh my god.
Wait a second. Orpheus. Just points and like, it's you.
You're a long way from home. And you, I like how you jive. He says. He's like so amused at what's going on downstairs. My best guess is that that's not going to last for too long. Want to get out of here?
I think that'd be preferred. Yeah.
Yes.
Slack-jawed. Oh,
As the music
Takon,
begins
close your mouth.
to fade. We can talk more once we get to Helios. He's gonna grab the side of the wall and like scale down the side of the building. Come on, you gotta be quick.
I don't think all of us are
He-
capable of doing that.
He scales halfway down and then leaps off the side onto the side building and kind of rolls onto the roof. I'll catch you.
Okay. She's gonna run and drag Tychon.
whoa!
Make a body check.
The both of us?
I'm gonna allow Palace to roll for both of you.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Amalia, I might recommend that you grab Dorothea. I'm just playing
No, yeah,
Sing Sing Sing
-1.
again because it's a vibe.
I would have to use my power.
Yeah, use it.
Yahtzee, you didn't say it.
Yahtzee. I didn't say Yahtzee. Can I roll again? I forgot to say Yahtzee.
That's okay. Now
No,
Anna has
you
to use the
cannot.
Yahtzee. Trust me, it works 100% of the
Now,
time.
I'm making some body checks for the angry mob that's beginning to come back. That's 2 successes.
And am I carrying you? Or you? What's happening?
No, I'm gonna have to carry you. I
Cool.
would like to use my power.
I'm gonna chug.
All right,
I'm
roll
gonna
a
chug.
D6.
Grab Dorothea.
I'm gonna chug.
I'm gonna. How do I roll this?
Yahtzee.
Oh yeah, it's. Oh yeah, I have to do Yahtzee, of course. That's
Of course.
plus.
It happened once. Of course,
In
it's
the
gonna
background,
Don't
you
happen.
can
forget.
hear more
What the fuck was that?
going up on the mic. More.
No.
You can hear people screaming more as it's starting to end for them.
Oh.
And you can see people like pulling out of their homes, flooding the streets.
I might have incited a riot.
No successes on the body or well, I
So
guess
that's
no
not a flaw,
failures on-
so it's not a
Yeah.
1, so that's a success. Right? You don't have to roll a 6 on the power check. It's just don't roll a 1, right?
Yeah.
So, what happens, Amalia?
Does the first thing happen? Can like the first thing happen, or is it like kind of a second thing?
You use your power, right? So how
Yeah.
does the power manifest? What happens? You succeeded.
Yeah.
Power always gives you a success, unless you roll a 1.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if what I'm asking is like, I know that you read it. Is it like
Read what? Your power?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You're allowed to describe it however you want.
Okay. Amalia like looks back and then looks at Dorothea.
I know that you told me not to touch you. I think I'm going to have to.
You can hear below the doors burst open as the inhabitants run. They went up this way, and they're like crawling up the stairs up toward you over each other.
It's so nice. Do you feel it? Madness. Tastes nice.
Oh goodness. Amalia like kind of grabs her around the middle. Sorry about this. And gets up on the edge and like
Oh.
squints. And there is a like rush of air. And I'm trying to think about how I want this to look. As oh yeah, you know what? It does work that way. You don't fuck it. There's like a rush of air as two like dark wings like protrude from her back. And I don't know. I don't know how to do the rest of it. I'm sorry. Help me.
All right, Anna. So Amalia takes hold of you, Dorothea, and she steps off the ledge. There is a sudden whoosh of dark black that comes over you. Long black wings that are there, but for a moment offer a rush of wind that vaults the two of you across the alleyway and onto the next building. You guys land nicely, and the wings like furl back together and then disappear in a haze of mist.
Strangely not the most intimate we've ever been.
Ooh, spicy. Yes, Orpheus says, you guys follow him. He leaps from building to building. You can hear the mob coming your way. He takes an eye back there, but he seems confident that you're going to be able to make it. Just then he helps you guys to scale down to the ground. You guys all get onto the street, and right across the way you can see a saloon on the corner. There's no shades outside, but there is a bright golden light that is emanating from within, very, very bright. And I have some art for it. Just have to go back. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I'm sending to you guys now. There's a sign that says Sun's Gate Saloon. You guys rush across toward the doorway. You can see the shades crashing down into the street like a wave coming out after you. Orpheus holds open the door, and you guys all rush through. He shuts it very quickly, and there is a little thud, 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 thud on the outside. Whew. He takes a deep breath. Nearly riled him up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't worry. I see a bunch of people in need. I don't see why I shouldn't help. Inside here, I have the interior of the saloon for you. Although I think that it's a little brighter than this. Let me send your way. Oh, why did it send? It didn't say that you just sent a pin. Weird.
Can I ask a question? Just because I'm confused.
All right.
Why did Palace say it's you referring to Orpheus? Did I miss a description somewhere that I just like I blanked out?
I'm not sure. I don't remember saying that. I'm gonna be so
I don't
real.
remember her saying that either.
Like you were the one
I-
watching us or something?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
She caught a glimpse of like some gold shade watching them.
Yeah, that's why we went up there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You're like, you're different, and you're watching us, and you're not fighting us. Maybe you can help. Sure enough, he could.
I got it now. That makes more sense. I did miss that description. Thank you.
Whoa. Oi! We are closed right now. You can hear a voice elsewhere. You're always closed, Helios. Oh, Orpheus! Welcome. I didn't know you were coming by. I've been in town for a little while. You walk through, and you can see a man on the other side of the bar. The bar is not entirely empty. There's a few shades here and there. They don't really pay you much mind. And you can see at the bar there is a large minotaur who's there. He's also drinking heavily. And yeah, okay, I'll have that in a second. Okay. Orpheus says, Pharaoh was causing a little bit of trouble again. Well, you're welcome to stay in. Who's your friends? I have no clue. Welcome. You want a drink?
Sign me up.
I'm down for one. Do you have anything stronger though?
I've got sunlight. If you
I'll,
remember what it tastes like.
I'll take apple juice.
Did you say you got sunlight?
You see, the man behind the bar is most certainly a god. He's got golden eyes and kind of grayish skin. He's got this mangled hair that's blonde on the tips. He looks very worse for wear.
You said you got sunlight?
Oh yeah, plenty of it. He's
Like
gonna
the
pour
concept?
you a glass of sunlight. No, the real deal. And he's going to pour down into a glass bright, glowing, like yellow liquid. What brings you guys here? He's gonna go give it like a good shake. They're getting attacked for
Well,
one. I'll take one on the rocks.
Death for two.
As
And
most people do.
Not death for 3.
Not death for those fortunate enough to be immune to it.
What are you doing down here? He says toward Tychon. Normally
be
gods
quite
pick the train.
To be quite honest, I don't know. Things just kind of happened, and then this is really good stuff. Oh my god!
Well, you don't really get much of it up there, do you? Don't get much down here. I got enough to last a lifetime, he says, and pats these big crates from behind him. The bar itself is an old weathered facade. It has, however, been cleaned meticulously and well taken care of. There is little reminiscence of brass and bronze that are torn between here. Chandeliers offer bright light. Each candle just burns a little bit brighter. We also got rooms if I need them.
Y'all aren't with the Olympian gods, right? You don't speak with them.
You're a funny one. This is Helios, Orpheus says.
My name's Palace.
Pass. Well, glad you can still remember it. Not everyone's so lucky.
Well, I don't
Um,
think Takon will let me forget it. It's always Palace this, Palace that.
Well, because you should know. What do you forget? That'd be so tragic. Anyways, hi, I'm Tygon. He raises the hand that's holding still Palace's hand the whole time. Um, Hi, I'm Tycon. I'm your cousin. Big fan.
Not quite sure you're my cousin. I'm a Titan.
Oh, sorry. I'm still looking. I was looking at Orpheus. My bad. I'm a big fan of your work too.
Alice, this is Prometheus's nephew.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Did you know Prometheus?
Oh yeah, Uncle Prometheus was ahead of his time. Ended up down here for a long time. Saw him on his way out though.
He still is ahead of his time.
He's always one step ahead. I wish I had the kind of foresight he has. Shit. Sorry about his brother though. What about you, darling? Who are you? He says toward Dorothea. What you got there? He looks down at your flask.
This gift from a lover.
Godly boom. Godly lover. Must have ended in tragedy. It always does. Orpheus says.
Dorothea. Guess I used to be a Maynard.
He looks like he doesn't know what that is. But that's okay. And one flesh and blood. Last time I saw that, well, his eyes flick over toward Orpheus. What are you doing down here? Orpheus says specifically to Amalia.
I'm here to help them get down.
Down to Necropolis? I wouldn't go. Stay here. I know it's not much, but the locals, they'll accept you in time. Probably.
No, I'm going as far as far goes.
The doorway beyond, I think in the back, you hear someone trip over something. Ah, fuck! Oh, hey, who's there? Man says, Olsen! It's Poulsen! Oh, hey there, Mayor! A man comes out of the back. Why couldn't I come through the front doors? Well, we are closed, Helios says. You got customers. What the hell is going on outside? Orpheus, is this your doing? No, it's, yeah, it's my doing. He says, sorry. Causing up a big storm again. You better be off and getting. Well, just as soon as the boat comes in, huh? Oh, we got new people. Hello, welcome to nowhere, the man says, and he is a little bit of a rotund man. He's got on a top hat. He has like a fine, sort of older suit. This man obviously died in a previous age of the world. He has big chubby cheeks and is, of course, a shade as well. He goes and shakes Palace's hand and shakes Dorothea's hand, and then goes to shake Amalia, and then he suddenly falters and steps back like he's afraid. Oh! She's, no. You're alive. Oh, well, I thought we were good after the first batch. Man said. They didn't say they were sending anymore.
What do you mean first batch? Who's they? Sending more what?
Oh, the gods above. They sent some people down here, said I should take good care of them. And I did. Send them on their way, right on that boat. Should be coming by soon, I think. I don't know. I don't really have a schedule. I say I don't really have a schedule.
Well, you sent alive people to Charon.
Yes. Yes, a great deal of them. They all went down together. They were mighty hungry when they got here.
And the gods were behind. I never heard of this. No one told me this. Did I miss a memo?
Obviously, Helios says. Gods do what they wish. I don't imagine you're some big Olympian. Tychon, never heard of you.
Well, you must be lucky.
They said that they would do this.
Any of you, like, singers or anything? Because we could really use some entertainment around here. We had a singer come through, but she was lovely. Went on her way, though, just like the rest of them.
Looks to Amalia.
Oh, well, I suppose I can, but
Really? Well, I might just be able to scrounge up maybe a gold for you. Yeah, you did come with gold, right? Oh dear. They shouldn't be taking the boat anyway, Orpheus says. So the crocodiles. And you shouldn't be letting the Morai down here, spreading it either. You think I can do anything to stop the Morai? They go where they want. Not anything Zeus himself can do that.
the more I...
Yes. Oh, you haven't seen them around town? They often crop up before the boat comes in, talk to people, make sure people don't get lost on their way.
Well, that sounds nice of them. If they're helping people not to get lost, I mean.
You hear a snort from the Minotaur.
I'm ready to pay up. All right, let's get square, Helios says. And they pay all up, and he drops a few obols down. Snorts again, takes a look at all you guys, moves past, opens up the doors, and the streets are empty. Things come quick in this town, Orpheus says. Things go too. Real quick.
How long have you been here?
A long time. I get around, though. Not on my way. I don't think there's a
Oh.
place here in Hades that I haven't been, Orpheus says.
Then could you lead us? We're sort of lost. We don't know where we're going.
If I can persuade you not to go down to Necropolis, then yeah, I could definitely help. Here, let's get a round on me. We can sit down and figure out what pickle you all found me in. The other
Taco,
way
that
around.
means you can let go of my hand.
No, if I let go, this feeling goes away. and then
What
it's no longer
fucking
real,
feeling?
and my dream ends, and I wake up.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Okay. And that's where we're going to take our break. When we return, we'll be able to have a conversation, hang out at the saloon. See you guys in 10 minutes. Hello, we are back. Everyone else back? Sound off.
Hello, back.
Hello.
Sick of your shit, Chris. Brooke, you're back. Maya, Anna? Counts now? All right. Yeah. Maya. It seems that Maya is not back yet. So I
Maybe
guess
the
it'll just
real
be
Maya is
three
the
of us.
friends we made along the way.
Maya's not real, guys. You need to. The accident wasn't your fault.
The accident. Someone needs to tell that to Tychon.
Wake up. They were never real. You're still not wanted.
That's the spirit of Apollo.
So,
Every like his voice of self-criticism is Apollo.
Orpheus comes over from the bar with a tray of drinks. He lays them down, and puts down one for everybody. He takes a seat. Okay. So, you all know my name now, apparently. Tychon at least knows me. I think I remember you. You're son of Ceres, right?
Yes. Your uncle and I bet well, it's complicated. My uncle, your father. Big fan.
Well, I don't really know about him anymore. Haven't talked to him. Let's just say it's a complicated relationship.
Oh, I guess it. It's been like 2 weeks. Ugh, whatever. But that guy, I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I'm so sorry. I don't mean that. It's complicated.
I guess I'm just wondering how the living got down here without dying. Most people, if they were to go down that big hole, they'd fall to their death. Especially given what happened.
I got down here without dying, but not without death.
I don't follow.
No, I imagine you wouldn't.
Thanatos. He showed himself to you.
A few times, yes.
It must be really somebody special. Funny. I came down here to meet somebody special.
Did you find them?
I'm sitting here, aren't I? You all fell right into my lap. Fate. Glad I met you, I think. I mean, maybe it's a little bit too early to say.
You were looking for us.
I sometimes get these things. I see things. A semblance of what was or what is or will be. I saw beings of light standing amid the ocean waters. I saw the statue of Styx herself kneel down and point toward them, weep for them. I saw her bleed, and the waters ran over. Maybe that was you.
Beings of light.
You come from the world above. The living, and the close to it, and the others separated. I came here for a reason. I think I found it.
How did you get here? They've been
Tekon, you can't just ask people how they died.
well, he asked us.
I'm dead.
He was here first.
That's just the way it is. I'm here now, and there's no leaving. But I still travel. Being a god, well, my form doesn't fade. So I can get around. As I want.
When you said that you were looking for us, do you mean to come with us?
Well, I was gonna head back down. I've been up here for about a week. I've been talking to some people. You see, a lot of people are heading off soon. I know that too. Ferryman's coming. Charon. Me and him, well, he was nice to me once. I'm allowed on his boat. I already paid the fare. But, well, we don't see eye to eye ideologically. I've been living in the camps outside town. There's a bunch of great people there. I could get you guys fed. Helios doesn't really have any food necessarily. Well, we've been fishing. I mean, you.
Ain't there a rule about not eating food of the underworld?
That's pomegranates. That's more specific.
Yeah. Does it only apply if you're alive, or?
The pomegranate rule? I'm not even sure if that is a rule necessarily. It could be something made up, an excuse for Persephone to get away from Demeter. Demeter can be a little cold, can't she?
Never met the bitch.
For a
How is
couple
my-
of months, honestly. She's a bit temperamental.
How is my father? You say you know him.
Of course. We were thick as blood. My uncle, your father, of course, big fan. We would travel Olympia, touring, having fun, winning, losing, more often the latter than the former. But it was fun. We were living life. And then Dionysia happened, and I don't know what happened.
And echidna
And
came.
you heard about that.
All
She
of the
came from
underworld knows about
somewhere.
that. I came
Oh,
from down
right.
below.
I had to come from somewhere.
Those roots go deep. They carry all the way up. I could feel the shaking, the destruction. Not really sure what happened. I imagine a lot of people died. He looks down, sad.
A
Shame.
lot of them.
Amalia?
A lot of them.
Is that how you both,
No. Well, that was the start of their circumstances, but how they died, well,
Yeah.
I get it. It's a touchy subject. We don't have to talk about it.
No, it's. I can't speak for the others, but I'm not quite sure what happened.
We were gunned down by a god with an ugly stick.
Yeah.
Dionysus or Hermes?
Hermes.
Well, they were both
Hermes.
there.
Dionysus was present, though.
He gunned you down. That's
Yep.
terrible.
Hmm.
Gods do it all the time.
Is
Not
it the
true. I don't even
part-
own a gun.
Obviously
Yes.
not you, Tycho.
he
Gods
wanted
tend
us
to.
to do something.
To do what?
prophecy?
We're on a prophecy journey thing.
Ooh, okay. I guess I really did fall in with the big shots.
Oh, considering the person that told us the prophecy ended up with a bullet between their eyes, I don't know if we're the
It was
best.
a great shot.
Speaking of, have you seen a woman non-binary actually by the name of Violin?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, she said.
I haven't.
Oh. Have you seen a guy with one eye? Maybe a fork in his other?
Yes, yeah, I saw him when I first came in.
Really?
He had to stick it out of me, couldn't get it out. I tried to pull on it, and he just said it hurt.
Did he have
Uh,
Jockma?
Oh,
Yeah, I believe so. He left them both.
How's he feeling?
Is he like a family member?
No,
In a way.
he had
Oh.
a family.
He had a family.
I mean, our blood mingled.
We were quite intimate.
Well, I won't ask no more.
so you're sure you haven't seen our dead oracle?
Listen, the world's a big place. It's places a person can get stuck. If your friend is an oracle, I imagine they did not take the easy way down. Probably would have taken one of the other paths. Labyrinth, the forest, maybe tried the fields. If they were stubborn.
There are different ways down.
Oh, yes. All roads lead either to a dead end or to the end. Every river leads, well, most rivers. Phlegethon, Lethe, they lead to the very end. Acheron,
Our path just happened to get us Shantytown.
well, you're on the first step, my friend. Welcome to nowhere, as Mayor Polson said. This is the town of nowhere. It's
That's
where the
So,
riverbank is. You
what
see
route
people
would
wind
you...
up here, no way to get through. Sometimes people start to wander off and, find their own way. But other people get too scared. They just stay here. Just stay along the riverbank. Places like this spring up.
So what route further down would you recommend?
They're all fairly terrible. Fairly. He kind of looks down, a little traumatized, obviously.
So, the boat's not the only way.
Do we need another round? Helios comes by. You now notice he's real fucking tall. Just like his sister and just like his uncle. Like they're all really tall.
Well,
Yeah,
when
I
did you
want to try
stand
that
up?
sunlight.
Another one, please. And he'll clean up your dishes and go fill them back up.
A lot more pleasant than his sister.
Which one? Oh, yeah. Goodness. I met her once.
Well, the last time we saw her, she was attempting to, murder us. So,
Tempting.
And you got away.
That's not his sister. It would be his
Yeah.
aunt.
His aunt, yeah. I know once I said it that it was wrong.
Isn't that your aunt?
His aunt.
His?
That's what I said. It's totally what I said, guys.
What?
I think Orpheus's memory is going.
I don't drink nothing from the Lethe, so I should be fine.
Right.
It's the same for everybody else. Yeah. You at least know about the underworld, right? The world hasn't changed that much, so they don't teach that in school.
You said there's an end? I told you, Amalia.
I grew up in a brothel. I
There's an
didn't
end.
exactly have the ability to afford school.
Well,
Okay, trauma dump.
you know, can I have
Orpheus
sunlight, please?
seems unfazed by that. What are you saying, Chris?
Give me something hot. Fuck, how do you beat that?
I know very little about the underworld. I have not.
All right. Well, I guess. Helios. Yeah. Why don't we pull out a map? Which one? Man says. Simplified one.
Oh my god, I thought they were gonna do musical number.
It's like the United States, Canada, Mexico, Canada.
The fields of Asphodel, the fields of morning, the forest of Erebus, Daedalus' labyrinth.
So, like,
Alright.
is your friend Helios single? Or.
She is very drunk.
No, actually, her name's
so-
Odessa.
Her name isn't. It's Dorothea.
Fuck, you're right. It's Dorothea. Give me something stronger.
But no, like.
Helios.
Asking for drinks every time he fucks up, which makes it worse.
No, I'll do better next time. So, Helios comes back over, pours the last round of drinks here, and then unfurls an old sort of map from here. So I like to think the map looks a little bit like something I'm about to show you, but it's very different than what it is. I just really love the art style. I love the detail that they put into it. It would be completely different. I just kind of imagine it in this
Are you?
art style.
That's a lot of, you know, preamble.
Disclaimer.
Concerned.
Hey, this is from the Hades video game. Sending it.
Okay. That's fine.
It's like that. These are also
Everyone
really
point and
cool.
laugh.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
I get it.
I'm expecting to get ambrosia bottles after I clear each level. God bless.
Only if you do it with like a new weapon every time, right?
You got it.
The
And
new
I think
run,
you
it's
only
on
get
Wednesday.
ambrosia if you clear the Elysium.
So look, where's the hot Furica?
We gotta fight Theseus.
Don't you worry. Anyway,
I mean,
so
Oh no. That's not good.
they unfurl the map, and it looks something like that. Not that though. So you're up here, eight of the sun, my domain. Man says, or what's left of it. And he shows you all. There is one river that becomes three. There's Styx, of course. You probably saw her on your way in. And then it branches off into the river of Lethe and the river of Acheron. Now, Styx leads to the house of Hades and Necropolis. It flows through the fields of morning. But you stay on it too long and you'll end up over in Oceanus. That'll bring you all around, toss you, turn you. People get lost there forever. You go down Acheron, you go into the Four Sparrows. And it's extended areas. Keep going, that'll also lead you down to the House of Hades, which is nice. All the three do, at the end of the day. All the way down to the precipice of Apollonia. The precipice of Apolia, where it joins with the river Cocytus. Cocytus and Phlegethon go from two different places. Phlegethon's runoff from Hephaestus' realm.
It's fiery and real hurts if you have to step through it. Down moves down. It's lower from where we are, far lower, entering into the glimmering hollow. Cocytus, well, it flows right from the Oneiroi. It moves past Necropolis, and then right down past Apolde into Tartarus. Lethe as well. Lethe flows through Daedalus's labyrinth. Long time ago, I think it used to be a pretty simple way up. They didn't like that much. Daedalus, he built something up here. Something crazy, something alive. Changes every time. But you can normally find your way if you know what not to do. And how I'll lead you right over to Elysium. But normally people who go into Elysium, well, they never leave. You go straight down under the House of Hades into the Tartarus as well. As you can see, most of these places, they flow down, always downward, down to that pit. So the question is, where do you want to get to?
That's the whole thing. You wouldn't also happen to be an expert at oracle or prophecy deciphering, would you?
I am an oracle. I don't know about deciphering things that aren't mine. It's kind of a personal thing, you know?
No.
I can take a crack at it.
Thank God. Okay, who remembers the prophecy? Anyone before you died? Too soon? I'm sorry. I don't.
Maybe we tell the not so mysterious figure why we had a prophecy.
The doors to the saloon burst open, and somebody walks in. You can see gray and gold and black robes, beautiful women, gray skin, and you can see wings unfurling back into their backs. Hey there, Helios! We're here for a good drink. Came a long way. Of course. They take a look around the bar. I'm going to show their art. Uno momento, por favor. It'll take me a second because it's 3 different arts.
Guys, I'm the oracle. Holy moly.
Boom.
Where the
They're wearing quite nice apparel in regards to everyone else down here. Similarly, Gold Eyes, member of of deity, in some way, shape, or form. This woman steps up. Give me your finest. Oh, I see you have some visitors. I thought you'd be closed this time of day. Yeah, well, so did I, Elias says. Begins to pour some drinks. And then somebody like turns over toward your table, one of them. This one. She takes her mask off. You see her head kind of click to the side. Oh, you smell interesting. This lady comes over toward you, Palace.
yeah.
She gets close and like gets a big whiff. Oh, yeah. I'm going to enjoy feasting on your bones.
Okay, back the fuck up.
She
Who
suddenly
the fuck are
stops,
you?
but does not back up.
Palace is grabbing her gun.
You definitely can. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Not over here. Not where I can't get you. We're all friends here for now, this girl says. And her sister comes over. This is Tisiphone.
Cool, I didn't ask. Can you mind your own fucking
You
business?
did ask, actually.
Okay.
Out of character, you did ask. You said, who the fuck are you? This is Tisiphone. You must be a
Wonderful.
murderer.
Can you mind your own fucking business?
I'm afraid that I think
Alice.
as far as she goes, you are her business.
I'm shaking
Why?
in my fucking boots.
Alice.
Evening, Orpheus! You can hear that other girl speak up as she walks over with some drinks that she's holding and hands it off to her sisters. Like, Megara, good to see you. Likewise. You going for a little walk, are you? I was gonna wait for the boat. Oh, the boat! We saw it on our way in. Won't be too long now, Megara says. Looks like you know who I am, Megara says toward Amalia. Difficult nowadays to get people who appreciate the old ways.
It's common to extend blessings and libations to the kindly ones.
Well, I don't mind if I do. And Megara is going to come over and she's going to take your glass of sunlight and down it. She already has her own. She throws the glass over her shoulder. Helios puts a hand out and it like stops before it hits the ground and floats over toward him. Please, I only have so many of these. And she drinks the other one as well. That hits a spot. You. What's your name, little darling? Megara comes over toward Dorothea.
This lifetime, the last one. What are you feeling?
She puts a hand over like on your shoulder. You can like shy away from it, but there's this like little zap between you.
Touchy?
And you can see an essence of your soul plays dance along her fingertips. Oh, you've been alive for a lot longer than you should have been. He's familiar. Oh, you're one of Dionysus's. Yeah, we have many of you down here. You're one of my favorites.
Wonderful. Can I have that back?
And she'll flick her fingers, and the last little bit of essence returns to your shoulder.
Thank you. Don't have much of that left.
No, I don't imagine you do. Man, and you were doing so good, too. So long you kept that oath of yours. Only to break it right at the end. Oh, you could have died a noble death there, Dorothea.
Well, could have done a lot of things, but here we are. I'm dead, you're here, so what's the point of this?
The point is to have a little bit of fun. When it comes down here, it doesn't come too easy, does it? But I get the feeling that a living one who respects, that's good, Orpheus? A few souls? And even a god himself. Hello? Oh, aren't you just the cutest? She comes over and gives you like a little a pinch to the cheek.
Ah. Why?
I get to sense you all are gonna be a lot of fun.
I mean, I am.
Helios stands up. You've drank. What else do you want? This isn't your domain. Like, is it though? I mean, it's so close. It's mine, Helios says. All these people here are under my protection. Not any of you will be touching them. Ooh. Look at that. The ire of the Titan. Electo says, coming over. Amazing. I thought I'd never see it again. And he says, I can get passionate on my own. This is my home. No one's gonna break it. You all have drank. You probably have somewhere to be. I was thinking maybe about getting a room. Very funny. Yeah, well, we gotta be on our way anyway. Just a little pit stop. We'll see you down in Hades. Can't wait. Come on, girls. And the three of them exit the bar. The Arianes. Well, apparently Palace's murderer and Dorothea is a oath breaker. That's great. That's gonna
Who are
make things
they?
really difficult, Orpheus says. Who are they? They're the Furies. The Arianes. They're here to punish. That's their place. And they love their punishments. I've seen you on more than one occasion.
Are they kind of pushy, huh? Are they
Oh,
always
yeah.
like this?
You give him respect, or, well, you're likely to meet the very bloody end. Blood in your case, for other people, more visceral.
Oh, that's not good. Are you in trouble? Are we in trouble?
Molly, you might be too. They didn't like me coming down here the first time. The living aren't invited down here. Except for apparently they are in some cases, according to the mayor. I wasn't here for that. Came in after. A little bit too late, I think.
Before the three angry women were crashing through the doors, we were discussing how much of this we're supposed to tell Orpheus. I mean, Molly, you're the one who saw it. What was going to happen?
I think Amalia saw what is happening.
Kind of like in the sense of like, yeah, this is what's happening, so it will lead to this.
Oh, I could always take a crack at your prophecy.
I don't remember.
That helps.
Thank you.
Not
Someone
that
has to
help.
remember the prophecy, right? No one?
It was long.
Yeah, all I remembered was that she said we'd have to make a choice. It was mercy, and then depending on the choice, we'd see her soon, which I assumed was going to be this, but I also don't know what happened to her. Yes, I know it's there. I am stupid, so I don't remember.
He's just shouting this into the ether.
I know it's pinned. Maya, relax.
the fuck is
Thank
that?
you, Maya, for helping.
Maya's the voice in Tycon's head.
I am.
He's got like
The
4 of
one
them.
brain cell firing.
It's going back. But I
It's
don't
really
think
difficult because Tycon can't read.
the prophecy. No,
Okay.
anyone with more than 2 mind.
Alright, fine. Basically, this prophecy was talking about how, we're going to, what? We have to meet a road, and we have to walk down it, and we'll become murderers of the innocent and condemned.
Yikes.
Uh, we can either choose to, what was it saying? Pay the worth of a heart which bleeds true. Something about we can either rip it from our chest or embrace it. Our souls will be plucked, and harrowed and rent, so that's a thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
He turns over toward the door that's still like flapping from the Furies leaving.
Yeah.
I have 10 cents on that one.
She said that we would beg to be rid of it, but warned us that should we give ourselves to it, the harm won't cease. The song won't simply be undone. It will only dam any future from blooming at all.
So you're all going to be determining the future. Our
Yeah.
future.
Well, apparently we're also already have the cure for the pain. So
When it comes to prophecies like this, they're not given just to anybody. You all are important, whether you think it or not. You all have a role to play. I don't much like fate. Never done me any favors. But I will help you. If you're here for a better future, I'm here with you. I don't know what it would be. This road, this path, wherever we walk, we'll find it. Prophecies like this are best understood by following through with them. The farther you go, the words will hit home a little more. I get a sense that a lot of this is more about the way you'll feel, not just what's going to happen. If you have a choice at the end, you have a choice now. I mean, River Styx is not too far away. One could just jump in.
I don't know if that'd be a good idea. We saw someone go into like the bog route nearby, and it wasn't very happy.
No. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. You can hear a ring echo from distantly.
We don't have to take the boat,
Yeah.
though.
You can hear Helios say, "Ferry's here." No, you could just jump out of it. But like she said, she warned you. You just doom any future from blooming at all.
No, what I meant was there are other pathways down,
Oh,
aside from taking the Styx.
the one that you choose could be the right one. I'll walk it with you. You don't deserve to be alone.
I remember that song.
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
Then that walking might be the way to go. We can't afford passage, and I doubt that your ticket will suffice for all of us, especially
No.
me
Well,
or Tycon.
well, if you'll excuse me, I have a ferry to look after. You make sure my people don't go.
Your people?
One's on the outskirts of town. I've been telling them the truth. About it all. About what happens when you go to Necropolis. So, you want to make sure no one does anything stupid. He grabs his bag and starts heading out. I'll see you after. You guys want to go with him to see the ferry?
Do we want to go or do we want to talk about some stuff?
I was gonna try and get a bottle of sunlight for the road. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Orpheus, you haven't paid your... I'm sure he'll be back. Leo says.
I need some confirmation from the other ones that are in this session.
Sorry. Yes.
Confirmation on what?
Are we
Do
going
we
to do
want
it?
to go with him or do we have some stuff to talk about? Because there probably is.
You guys want to go see the ferryman coming in, or do you want to talk? Oh,
The ferryman's whatever. I just don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else to talk about.
Because, like, he has something to say, and he's told us that, there's other stuff we could possibly go in terms of paths, right? But he hasn't told us what those paths are.
He did tell
Uh,
us exactly where the paths lead.
He told us exactly where the paths lead, right? The different rivers.
yes.
Yeah,
there's
Oh,
different rivers. You've got a few different paths. Now, you don't have to stay on those rivers. You can get off them. So it's not like you're like picking one path as like a guaranteed you can only go here. But essentially, in front of you, there is the Forest of Erebus. There is Daedalus's Labyrinth, and there are the Fields of Mourning.
and he mentioned that if like at least in regards to violin, that it seems like at least what I'm gathering is the Fields of Mourning is probably the most difficult place because he mentioned it, if they were particularly stubborn.
Each one bears a different challenge. They're not one's not necessarily easier than the other. The easiest is to get on the fucking boat and take the Styx down. That's the easiest path. But also, you remember Violet, she said kind of like don't take the easy path. Because that's what the gods wanted you to do. They wanted you to get on the boat.
I want to meet
So
Violin again.
Yeah, I don't think we should take the you said there was a labyrinth path, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should take that because I think that would be a lot of like mind checks. Unless y'all are good at mind.
I would say take the labyrinth because it'd be like the least because what was the other one, like the
Forest of
middle path
Erebus.
yeah, the
and
Forest
Fields
of
Mourning.
Erebus is something that's concerning, I think, to me, because he mentioned that there's like other stuff in it, like there was like a grimace in his voice when it came to that. Like Labyrinth has its own challenges, sure, but I think that
He said people get lost, obviously, and it's a fucking labyrinth. People get lost.
Yeah.
He said that you can brave it. You just need to know what not to do. Then the Fields of Mourning require a hell of a lot of stubbornness. And then the Forest of Erebus, yeah, he kind of grimaced at the idea. It's just scary. Scary place.
And either anyway we go, we end up at the House of Hades.
Yes, all 3 rivers end up at the House of Hades. And then kind of after
Okay.
that, they keep going. They don't like end at the House of Hades, but they all intersect at the House of Hades.
Mhm.
Because there's
So
2
how-
other rivers that don't start here.
Then
They're
my
elsewhere, they're
vote
deeper.
will go towards the labyrinth.
My vote is to the Fields of Morning because he thinks that's hard, and so Violet is after that, and I want to meet her again because she said, they said so many nice things, and I felt so seen and perceived, and I miss him so much.
I'm also gonna second the Fields of Morning.
And I would second the Labyrinth.
Helios has a tiebreaker.
I got a coin. Call it.
I call Tails. Morning for Tails.
He flips the coin in the air, and it glistens gold. Falls down into his hand. He puts his hand over it, reveals it for everybody. Sorry.
Bless you, Helios.
Yeah, he sneezes, and the coin falls off his hand onto the ground.
My bad.
I rolled tails. Now you don't actually have to go by the coin flip necessarily. You can keep talking about it.
So, why the labyrinth? My choice was simple, but I could be convinced.
I don't feel really strongly about going whichever way.
Welcome to stay here if you want, Helios says. Like I said, I have a few rooms.
Staying here does not get a prophecy completed.
Eh, well. Whatever. There's lots I was meant to do, Helios says. I'm here. It's a quiet life. It's calm. Didn't I overhear Orpheus say it was your choice?
True. But we can't do this separately.
Then again, if you knew my uncle, I doubt you're gonna give up till you get to the end.
Come what may, you know.
Can I actually... So, is there any way I can use the power of foresight to kind of judge what I know of the Oracle or of Violen and what path she would go down? So we can be
Yeah.
certain about that.
Sure. You can go ahead and roll me for your power.
All right. That would
If I like
be-
rub Palace's temples, can I
yeah,
give her, like,
Palace
an
is
extra
having
die?
a brain blast.
He mentioned Prometheus, and you're like, "Oh right, yeah."
Oh yeah, I have my power. Hold on.
My dad.
My dad. He can
My
help
dad
me
actually
right
gave
now.
me power. Hold on.
Mhm.
You didn't fail, so that is a success.
One
Thank God.
barely a success for the power.
Lots of 5s though. That sucks.
Sorry, it's
Okay
just
to
like I'm
hear.
still holding your hand. The luck is
It's Icon. You didn't say Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
I didn't say Yahtzee. Fuck.
Okay. You, Palace, I'm getting something. You like sit down, think, and we enter that realm of thought for a minute. You pass on into your mind, searching through things, moving, things that should happen in the future. And Palace, You reach the end. You walk that path of thought, all the visions flashing past you, and then you can see ahead of you is a void. Like, you turn around and you can see it. Everything that's happening in the future, but you're trying to look into the past. You put your hand forward to try to see if there's anything there, and grasp. And you hear a voice.
Hello? And materializing in front of you is a tall, thick man. He's got long, kind of flowing hair. He's got big, thick muscles, kind of like a big, gentle giant. And he's got this very dumb look on his face.
Who the fuck are you?
I asked first.
Palace?
Oh, I should have known that. Damn.
Now's the part where you say your name.
Shit. Do you know who I am?
I wouldn't ask if I did know.
He tries thinking about it for a long time, and then it comes to him. Oh, why didn't that come to me before? Prometheus. What are you doing here? He looks around. Normally my brother just comes to visit.
Oh my god, your uncle.
Your brother being Prometheus?
Yeah. You know him. Right?
Yeah, he's the one that gave me this ability.
Oh, that makes more sense then. I've never talked to anyone else here before. You're in the realm of the forethought, and I'm over here. Realm of the afterthought.
Right.
You want to come over?
Well, I was kind of hoping so, I think.
Wait. Should I trust you? He thinks about it. He just keeps thinking.
Yes, you can trust me because your brother trusted me. Please just stop thinking.
Oh, all right then. I guess I'll find out once I. Okay. He puts his hand over and offers you it.
It?
His hand.
Okay. I thought you were like saying it as in like capital I, and I was like, what the fuck is it? What the-
Pennywise.
He'll take her, she'll take his
We all
hand.
float over here.
And he pulls you through the border between these two mental lands. And you step into the realm of afterthought. And you can see all those visions also floating past, but they're not of things to come. They're things that have happened. Afterthought. Right?
Feel free to take your time. What was I gonna say again?
You
He
were
is-
gonna leave me here to peruse on my own?
On your own? Well, you might get lost.
Okay. So how does this work?
I guess we'll find out when it happens. or after it happens. And Palace, you can walk through his land. Good job meeting Epimetheus. He's a bit of a guy. Titan of afterthought.
I
Can
think
only
my
know
dad
things
should have
after
fucking
they've
eaten
happened.
him in the womb.
Right? He's kind of Prometheus's dumb fucking twin brother.
Christ.
He's the
If I
titan of
ever get back to Prometheus, I
Fun
am
fact.
asking him why the fuck he didn't kill his brother.
Well, I think it's because he really didn't get a chance to. He was just like there. And then, Prometheus did his thing and then got chained to, a rock or whatever for a long time. So didn't get to see him.
Lord.
You search through those places, and I'm gonna have you roll one more time for power, since you're actually accessing a power that is not yours.
Like roll a power die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll power die. Oh shit!
So
All right. You hold it here. You put your hands out and part it, and you see Violin in the past. You see her get shot through the head, the blood spraying everywhere. You can see her soul drifting out into the great beyond, and you have this sudden terrible pain through your head that rocks through you. There is okay, interesting. There is a vision that you have, her in nowhere, her having arrived. She keeps her hood up, stays away from other people, and when the boat arrives, she does not go on it. And then the pain is so difficult to hold. The power flowing through you from Epimetheus isn't agreeing with you. He puts his hand out and grabs your shoulder and pulls you back. I think it's time we go back now. And he pushes you back through the expanse, and then you're there on the bar, like holding your temples. And we can all see Pallas. There is a difference in coloration that comes over her. There is a sort of like red glow that comes along her chest and begins to fade through it.
I think she just kind of leans on Tycon a bit more, tired from that.
Whoa, you all right? No one typically does this willingly.
I'm fine. I just needed to rest.
You're not okay. Oh wait, no, shit, he's not there. Never mind.
You're not okay, Palace. You feel really, really bad. Now, what I was trying to get at about not going on the boat actually is I realized it didn't actually do what I wanted to do. She doesn't get on the boat, and she doesn't go to the fields of mourning. So what I was actually doing is instead of telling you exactly which one she went to, I'm telling you which one she didn't go in.
Okay.
Mhm.
The Oracle didn't go to the fields.
Oh,
Not stubborn then.
Well, she could have gone to the Erebus place.
like what if she didn't?
Friend, you're changing. You can see the red beginning to flow. Palace, you get this weird anger welling up. In fact, it's probably something that you're well used to. Coming back. After being here, you've been so lethargic. This is this fire that's burning again with you.
You need some help?
No, I'm fine. I feel different. I think she, like, kind of straightens up a bit. And almost goes to like pull her hand away from Tycon's, but I think gives up partially through it because Tycon would not let go.
He's a handcuff. If
Mhm.
you like really push, he'll let go, but like reluctant, like a child.
He actually pulled out like a Chinese finger trap.
Yeah, you're
Like
you're stuck.
you're fixed together.
Where did you get that? I picked it up. Did you need some time alone?
No, I just feel different. I can feel again. Well, I can feel something.
That
You feel alive. A lot more alive. You don't know what it is then. It might be a bit of mystery that we'll have to explore as we go on.
for the future.
Is it only anger that I'm feeling?
Right now, there is that kind of like derision, fury,
Defiance?
defiance flowing through you again in some small little portion. Like you've been able to take of the past back
Is
into
it
yourself.
is it fleeting or is it like
No,
permanent?
it lingers.
Okay.
You can just sort of like fix your shirt a bit, you know,
Yeah, I
move
think
on.
she isn't the type to be very vocal when things feel off.
Mhm.
I think the most she has is her body language with her kind of pulling her knees up to sit in the seat with her like knees against her chest. Just to keep herself kind of hugging.
Absolutely. Dorothea, you there?
Mm-hmm.
You can see out the windows outside, shades running as fast as they can, other ones kind of drifting when they're not as corporeal. And they're running off toward the dock right now. You can hear a heavy hoot. That's just happening in the background.
Cool.
It feels quite like the vibes are off. So the weather. Do you get
So,
weather down here?
do
Sorry,
we
I'll shut up.
think you don't need to shut up, Tacon?
No, he was just being awkward about small talk. Please go.
Okay. So, out of the whole forest place and the labyrinth, if she did go somewhere that was more difficult, then it would probably be Forest of Erebus. Is that what it was called?
Well, I mean, we don't know if she even would go to the place that's more difficult. The only reason we kind of latched onto it was because Orpheus said that if she was particularly stubborn, she would head to the fields of Erebus, but we don't know. I have to be honest, I don't know anything about her.
Yeah.
You hear a high
Hallucinating.
horn over your head, and you can hear the sound of a train, loud and imposing, getting louder and louder. It passes over the top of the saloon. The whole area shakes. The chandeliers shake. There's a flash of light, and it leaves just as quickly as it came.
What is that, Helios?
Hmm.
Is it a car?
Hades, probably. Taking his way through. Maybe Persephone. I don't know if it's the right time of year,
Helios says.
They take the train through. Easiest for the gods. That way they don't have to slog it with the rest of you.
So the train is for gods then, only.
I've
Is-
heard that it's been in disrepair. This is the second time I've heard it go over, though, today. You'd have to
You hear
talk to you'd have to talk to the ticket master. I haven't seen him around in a long time, though.
Is there a way to get on the train?
Maybe for him.
He says, pointing over toward Tychon.
How about an entourage?
The door is open, and Orpheus comes back, kind of heaving, like he was like a little angry.
Fucking fear them went with him. Couldn't stop him.
I'm sure
You all
we tried.
decided on something.
Yeah, we've decided not on the fields, and we were wondering actually if we could get on the train. Not necessarily locked in, just sort of curious.
Yeah, I saw it go overhead. I thought it was in disrepair, though, he says. Guess not,
Helios says back. Coming into the doors as well, after him, is Mayor Paulson.
Helios! Did you hear? Did you hear? The train's working again! I can feel it, Helios! It's gonna bring us victory! It's gonna bring us gold! He says.
Guys, I think the train is working again.
Yeah, so the real question is, how do we get on it?
Get on it. I don't know. But we might have the lady herself come to visit. Oh, I need to get ready like a vacation house. Helios, add that to my schedule. Since when am I your secretary? You're a member of the council, okay? Add it to the minutes.
You can tell this guy does not know how to be an actual mayor. I'm gonna bring the guys around. Oh, please don't. Sorry, guys. What were you saying?
Does she visit often? Can she get us in?
Persephone. No, I've literally never seen her come down here.
Oh, he's delusional.
Who usually visits?
Well, the Arianes come by. The more
Obviously.
I might, if they're fated to. Moros came through here not too long ago. Amalia, that was probably Moros. He
Amalia
would have been
said
heading
baby.
back to the underworld, right?
And Anna said baby.
Oh,
Mhm.
well. You're welcome to try. They probably don't take too kindly to stowaways.
They won't take kindly. That only matters if they find stowaways.
Yeah.
Wink. He says wink, wink.
I can't confirm nor deny. Listen, I just run my bar. I'm not here to get anybody in trouble. Orpheus says, train. Yeah. They won't like her on either. They'll sniff her out real quick, he says to Amalia. I tried to take it my first time. They let me, but I was with a few others at the time.
So then let's go through the labyrinth.
Yeah, the forest is a bit scary.
Wherever you guys choose to be, I'll be there with you.
Dorothea, do you have any thoughts? You're kind of going on your 6th bottle.
I'm gonna be really honest. I don't really care. This
Okay,
is all
great.
good.
I think I'm going to be cutting you off now, Helios says.
What were you saying, Maya? I thought you were done.
I don't remember.
Word. Okay, so does anyone have anything against us going through the labyrinth?
No.
Wonderful.
Make the preparations. In the meantime, let's see. Come on. I'll show you my friends.
Good deal.
You have friends?
Lots of friends. Orpheus then
Joy.
double takes. Sees that little bead of red near your heart. Come on. And you all pass by and head over to the tents. And I think that's where we're going to end it tonight. We're sworn on the Styx.
Woo!
Thank you all for playing. I can't wait to explore the underworld with you guys.
Hell yeah.
We're sworn on the Styx, so we're doing
I'm
everything
one
to
step
avoid the
closer to
Styx.
Damien Priest.
And out of character, if you weren't able to tell, that big statue of the woman is Styx herself. An embodiment of her, at least.
She's
Is
hot
this
as hell.
Is this a safe space?
Thank you guys for watching. Good night.